Good morning, Facebook family and friends, and my loyal, faithful YouTube subscribers. Today, this Tuesday, is March 8th, 2016. So there's a big question going around on a lot of the news networks. What happens if Donald Trump wins the presidency and becomes the president of the United States? What would happen? What are some of the things? Well, one thing they strongly feel would happen is that America would fall into a deep recession. Donald Trump has made some very outrageous comments as he's running for office. He's offended a lot of people around the world. He's offended a lot of people in the United States. The fear is that the people are going to scale back because there's a lot of uncertainty as to how he would run his administration. So a lot of companies would begin cutting back and just being very reluctant to hire workers or spend cash for certain things. They just feel like that if he wins, it could be disastrous for the American economy. However, his supporters feel that if he wins, he can turn things around. Well, Donald Trump has never turned anything else around in his entire life. So why all of a sudden he becomes successful as the president of the United States? It's very bizarre to me, the whole Donald Trump fetish that's taking place in American politics right now. And it's the interesting part is that I'm not surprised that Donald Trump is winning based upon the comments that he's made. He seems to be playing to a very ignorant American who some of these people actually honestly believe that he may be able to do something for this country. But ultimately, Donald Trump is playing to the hate and bigotry in people's hearts against minorities, immigrants, and you're seeing the true America. For a lot of people who've always wondered what the United States was truly about, I think this election is showing you that we have a large group of people in this country whose hearts are just not in the right place. At these Donald Trump pep rallies, as you watch them put people out of the rallies, the comments that he has made himself, so outrageous that I thought this would have ended a long time ago. But for each outrageous comment he makes about, it seems as if his supporters, he finds more supporters. And it goes to show you the anger in this country that a lot of people have towards each other. This big melting pot that I've been led to believe that the United States is may not necessarily be true for all of us here. When I look around this country and I see races of different, I see Asians, Hispanics, Indians, various races, it excites me because I see a diverse country. I see something that anyone, I see America as a place that anyone can succeed in if you want to succeed. That if you want to have success. And success depends on what you call success. Success could be just a married couple, having children, going to work at 7-Eleven. Not necessarily, success doesn't necessarily mean having to have millions of dollars. So I see this country as a place where people could have whatever they want, whatever they find to be successful in their hearts. But if you have a country full of people who hate each other because I have an Indian living next door to me, I have Muslims living up the block from me, I have a black guy sitting above me, we have a problem. How could you hate someone because of the color of their skin or their ethnic or religious backgrounds or their sexuality? I'm a black gay man. So I guess I would have double hate. I mean, we're going to hate you all because you're black, and then we're going to hate you again because you're gay. When does this change? Donald Trump It's bringing out the ignorance in people. And the fact that he's winning these elections shows that there are a hell of a lot of people in this country who are extremely ignorant. His supporters are probably some of the most ignorant people you probably could ever meet. I have yet to meet a Donald Trump supporter. I would love to meet one so I can just ask, what do you see in this food? Do you not see what he will do to this country? The harm that he will do if he wins? Don't you see the harm that he's doing right now as he runs for office? Do these people not see this? No, they can't see it because they're caught up in their own hate. So when you hate something so much, a lot of people, I've learned a long time ago, you cannot blame the failures on your life on someone else. You have to look in the mirror. Those people who are supporting Donald Trump are mainly people who have failed. They've been failures. So now they're looking for somebody to blame. The immigrants did this to me. The gay marriage people did this to me. The blacks did this to me. No one's done anything to you but your damn self. And voting for Donald Trump is not going to change any damn thing about the failure in your life. So forget about it. Figure out a way to correct your own issues, because Donald Trump will get into that office and he's not going to be able to. The same problems that you had before Donald Trump if he becomes the president, the same problems you had, you will continue to have those problems, even with Donald Trump as the president. He's not going to change those issues in your heart for hate and the failures that you've had in life. Donald Trump is probably the biggest failure ever to run for president of the United States, and the people who support him they're awful. They're ignorant, dumb people who don't know any better. And they think that this man is going to change something. He can't. He's going to make it worse. So those people who support him need to look in their hearts, look in their minds, and figure out, why am I supporting this man, and what do I think he can do for me, my friends and my families and other Americans? But they're being selfish because all they see is me, what about me? Instead of saying, what about all of us as Americans? The immigrants aren't going anyplace. Muslims are not leaving this country. You're not going to be able to get rid of the Hispanics, Latinos, Puerto Ricans. You've got millions of gay people. We have no intentions of leaving the United States. Millions of gays have gotten married over the past few years. Well, I realize it's been a year now nationwide. Gay marriage has been legal nationwide. They're not leaving the United States. So what exactly is Donald going to do? What can he do to create more division, which is what he's doing right now as he runs for office? All the problems that he's creating right now as he runs for office, when he becomes president, all he can do is make matters worse. That's all he's going to do. This country's going to slide into a deep recession. And a lot of people who support Donald Trump are going to be hurt financially. They're going to take a huge hit because they're chasing after a fool. They're chasing after fool's gold. This man is an idiot. He's a racist. He's a fool. He's a bigot. And he should not be in the position he is right now, leading in the as a Republican possibly nominee for president of the United States. This is a mistake. His supporters don't know any better because they're just as ignorant as he is. Nobody knows how this is going to end. And it's still a long shot for him even to win as president, but we have to see what happens. He could win. And if he does, we as Americans would be doomed. It would be a disaster. If you like my videos, please click like, share them with family members and friends. I would love to hear your comments on what you all think about Donald Trump, and what would happen to the United States of America if he wins this election. I'm out, and have a great Tuesday.